That's right, the last video did so good that we're gonna make a new one, so enjoy the destroying montage. Oh, and also here's the cool jump shot you want to see, so... Well, anyways, this is the show where I break my sets and build them into somebody else's alternate build, and I tell you if it's a good build or if it's a suckish build, and you should not waste your time on it. So today we have broken Obi-Wan's Jedi Starfighter and we're turning it into a V19 Torrent, which is built by, I'm going to link him in the description, it is built by Masterbrickseperator. So go follow him on Rebrickable and like his post because he's the real one that deserves all the credit here. We don't need to choose minifigs for this mock, it's just going to be the original characters of the set, so let's get to building! So here it is. So all the way at the bottom here, the set does come with a stand and it has a spot to place R4 and the Kaminoan, and then you have a spot to place the lightsaber, which is not shown in the instructions. I had to build this on my own, but I did see it on the front cover. Coming up, we have a little handmade blaster here. There's the picture of the side wing, and of course on the other side it's going to look a little bit worse. But keep on going up. You could use these as just the engines, or you could use them as blasters. You also have the option to place stud shooters on the sides of each wing, but I chose to put these stickers, stickered pieces, because it just looks better, and stud shooters don't look the best on sets. So for the wings here, you can use this stickered piece here, and yeah, like I said, I put these stickers here. But the wing is pretty simple, and they're just on these hinges here, and same on both sides. If you come up here to the cockpit, this piece is not shown in the instructions. I put it there on my own, and you can too if you really want to. But if we keep looking, we have these stickered pieces here that you can place. It's optional. On the back we have the same thing, and then of course in the back we have the blasters. I mean the engine, sorry. And if we look up here into the cockpit, it just opens up. There's the control panel, and the steering wheel type thing is a lightsaber hilt. And then you have Obi-Wan as the seat, and you do have the adjustable headrest, which isn't that adjustable. I forgot to show, like a normal V19, you can actually kick up this back wing so you can land. And these can go down like that. Whatever you like more, whatever you prefer, but it does come up. So now it's time to talk about the things I like and dislike about this alternate build. And we're going to start off with things I like, which is this stand. Most sets should always come with stands because usually the landing position doesn't look good. So I do appreciate that it comes with a stand, and it is a pretty sturdy stand too. As you know, nothing's gonna fall off. This thing's not gonna fall off. And the other thing I like is the detail inside the cockpit, because they didn't have to put the lightsaber hilt there, but they did, and it makes it a lot better. And now it's time to talk about the things I dislike. And unfortunately, there's a few. Starting with this. These pieces are not the correct color. I don't know if the instructions showed a different color and it was an accident, which it could have been. These are supposed to be one white one in the back, and these two in the front are supposed to be dark gray. And that just, it wasn't there. I looked in my bag of pieces and I couldn't find it. Second thing I disliked was that I had to build this on my own and didn't show it, which is fine because it's easy to build, but, come on. The third thing I don't like about this alternate build is that you have to use extra pieces. I don't mean extra pieces from your own collection, but I mean extra pieces from the set. These aren't the extra pieces from this set, but they are from a different set. Comment if you know which one, I'll heart your comment. But you do have to use extra pieces, which is kind of confusing at some points, because you'll be looking and then you'll be like, oh, I gotta look in my extra pieces bin, and then you have to go through your extra pieces bin. And I actually couldn't find one of my extra pieces, so that's a bummer. Fourth thing is that the wings are always not centered no matter what. If you try to put them at the same angle, one of them is always going to be a little bit more messed up than the other one. This one's slowly falling over here, so that's a bummer. There's not much you can really do about that, so it's not the builder's fault. It's Legos. If you get a fresh new set, because I've had mine since it came out, if you get a fresh one, maybe your joints will be stronger, but it kind of sucks. lastly, I'm gonna have to say that these pieces are using a really weird technique to attach, and they are very, very loose. But that's not too bad of a problem. What the real problem is like this. It doesn't look, most Lego Star Wars sets are usually centered, or what I mean is symmetrical, so one side is exactly the same as the other. You can't really do that for this set, but I do have to say it doesn't look that bad, that good, but it doesn't look that bad. But if you have it on display like this, nobody's really gonna see that. But it is kind of weird. So overall, was the alternate build, was it worth destroying my Obi-Wans Jedi Starfighter? Yeah, I actually like it, I'm gonna be honest. And I had to do the harsh review of it, which is kind of sad, but it's the harsh, honest truth. That's what I said in my last video, because that X-Wing thing was like not too good. But this thing isn't that bad. The only real problem for me is the wings, because that's the first thing people see when they're displayed, and if there's one like that and the other one's like that, it's not the best. But I actually like this thing, so you wanna know what? I'm gonna give this build like an 8.5 out of 10. I'm gonna start rating these, but this thing is pretty cool. I'm gonna leave it on display for a while until I have to make space to move things around. Unlike the X-Wing build, I broke that thing already and it's in a bag now. So if you liked the video, comment, subscribe, do all the things you like to do, and I'll see you in the next one.